Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Ladies Professional Racquetball Tour. We're here at Arizona State University's Sun Devil Fitness Complex. Big thank you to the Madison Trust for being the title sponsor for this Arizona Open. What a weekend it's been. Sandy Rios.
Tim Beckhurst, a lot of really nice matches. Having one of the best ones just finished a few minutes ago.
And to some extent, the kind of air in the building has gone out. The balloon has been popped, and the energy has waned. And it's time to ramp that back up because this match could be just as good as the one we just saw.
This one has the potential to be this one obviously should be just as good. Will it? Well, if they both play their game, it's going to be an amazing match. I predicted the first one would go to tiebreaker. I am surprised it did not.
It could have 14-14.
Yeah, I think Longoria is going to go back and look at that.
Big regrets over that.
Yes.
If you go back and watch that match, the last 4 or 5 rallies were quite dramatic, including a huge skip in the front court by Longoria, where Vargas was out of it. All Longoria had to do was hit the front wall, and Vargas got back in the box and finished it. Kudos to her.
That's the power of being an amazing defensive player, right? That Vargas is. We know she makes some crazy defensive shots and gets things that you and I can only dream of running down. So, anyway, this one has the potential. We've got, Manilla, one of the hardest hitters on the tour.
The
hardest, yes, actually, the hardest.
I'd like to see some radar from Maricruz Ortiz, by the way.
That would, yes, to just see where she is in this scheme of things.
So here we go. Manilla is in front serving. And it starts with a crack from Herrera, and immediately Manilla gesticulating about not happy with that drive serve.
Well, it wasn't bad. It wasn't great either.
These two have met 4 times. I asked you at the beginning, so 4 times, who do you think has the head-to-head record?
Herrera. I'm going to say Herrera.
You are indeed correct, 3-1. Forehand pinch winner from Herrera. We'll say that a few times. But the last 2 have been split. Interestingly, never a tiebreaker.
Wow.
Last time these two met, Herrera won 7-4. But it wasn't, the last time these two met was 2022. Manilla is not the same player as 2022.
Yeah, no, she has greatly improved her game in the past year and a half, 2 years, right?
Manilla almost 26 years old. Herrera just turned 29 a couple of days ago.
That's right.
That's clean from Manilla. If you're just joining the stream for the first time this weekend, apologies, we don't have our full camera set up, and it's primarily because we have a film on the glass that makes it very difficult to see from outside. Skip Herrera, our middle court camera is actually inside the court. It's been hit once or twice this weekend.
Like maybe 4 times in one match yesterday, but.
Wow,
Nice.
Tough from Erica Manilla. You can't fault Herrera from digging that ball time and time again, but too clean for Manilla.
No, and to me, impressive the patience of Manilla to wait and wait and wait and not go too low on the previous ones.
Loose return from Herrera. And on paper, Manilla should be the favorite in this match, and I would also say has a lot more experience on this court than Alexandra Herrera.
Yes.
If Manilla can keep her shots low. We know she hits it hard. If she can keep them low, then Manilla should be the heavy favorite. But Herrera can shoot.
Yes. And, you know, Herrera may not be the one diving all over the court, but she's also got excellent defensive skills.
Always willing to go to the ceiling, but not with serving like that.
No.
Manilla has yet to claim a title, has been close. That looked like 2.
Yeah. Didn't make the front wall anyway, but.
And Herrera started very, very flat here. Manilla playing very clean and crisp.
Well, and if Manilla can keep that up, it's going to bode well for her.
Too good. Just trying to see whether Manilla had anybody coaching her down to my left, and I don't see anybody.
No, but excellent.
Nobody needed right now.
Well, I was going to say, if she did, they need to just sit there and quietly applaud every
Keep
time
doing
she
your
rolls
thing.
one out.
Herrera, you never see anybody coaching her except maybe Monse Mejia, her teammate, her doubles partner.
Yeah. Manilla can't do that. You can't do that with the Herrera forehand.
She's definitely looking at somebody.
Yeah.
So sources tell me Carlos Quadri.
Oh, excellent. Well,
Weird.
weird, but can you argue with the coaching ability? No.
Carlos Quadri, the Argentina coach, the coach of Maria Jose Vargas, who's in the final tomorrow. Okay, that's a new one.
Okay, well,
We haven't seen it all.
interesting aspect.
Oh yeah, I want to learn more on that one. So Herrera starting to settle down a little bit now.
Oh,
That is
beautiful backhand.
really nice. Manilla used to be coached for many years by Jim Winterton, but not this weekend.
That was short. Oh,
Nice job.
tough shot.
Little boast winner. That's from squash. I know Manilla plays squash and squash 57. Very, very focused on her fitness as well. Puts in a lot of time off the court.
Oh, beautiful
Herrera.
shot by Herrera.
Showing a lot of composure.
Well, going back to the point that Herrera is without a coach and normally is without one.
Yeah. At least here on court.
But
Little luck there as the ball.
what does that tell you about her mental toughness?
She's used to coaching herself.
Exactly, which is something we all should. Even it's great to have somebody outside.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Manilla will want that one back.
But I've always kind of admired that of Herrera, that she comes without somebody to tell her what to do. She gets herself up and into a match on her own.
Oh, very nice. Very, very nice from Herrera.
Back up.
And Herrera is a very stable, mentally stable player. You rarely see her upset. Good reach. Really patient from Alexandra Herrera. Right. Serving six, kill shot on the backhand side.
And you saw Manilla the point before pointing to Herrera's backhand, and you saw her trying to keep it there.
Not a good serve, but Manilla skipped it. We might see a timeout. We do indeed see a timeout. I think it's a wise one. Manilla started very, very brightly, playing crisp and clean, but ball's starting to rise, and Herrera starting to control these points. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back, everybody. Tim Baghurst, Sandy Rios. It's game one of our second semifinal. Winner plays Maria Jose Vargas, who's watching on alongside her coach, Carlos Quadri. We watched during the timeout. Manilla came over and sat next to Quadri and had a long conversation. I would love to know the story. I don't know the story. I would love to know it. But Herrera, coaching herself, leads 7-6 after a very slow start. A late call. I don't know I would have made the call, but maybe Herrera changed her mind. You see she's smiling.
Almost like she knows she got away with one.
Maybe. Oh, my.
Oh. And Manilla started so crisp, and now it's just kind of...
But I'd like to see Herrera. I don't like that shot selection from Herrera, the pinch over to the left side when... down the line might have been better. Got away with it, though. This is better serving. In fact, I would say better than her quarterfinal this morning. A reminder, she took out Montse Mejia, the 1 seed, in a tiebreaker win. That was a great match, wasn't it, Sandy?
It was very good.
Back and forth. Too good. Too good. Manilla's not getting the ball over to the backhand side.
Well, in Herrera, she showed this morning the pinch is there. That's her shot, and it's still there. Yeah.
Well done. Really good shot cross court that set this up for Erica Manilla. 6 serving 10. Manilla will be back here in a few weeks for the U.S. Nationals. It's there again. And you can see, Manilla, you're telling all of us what she should be doing, and agree. Now you have to do it.
That is obviously the weaker side of the Herrera game, is the backhand.
Manilla and Michelle Key were here last night in doubles, likely preparing for the Nationals. They'll try and defend their title.
Very tough match against Salas and
Longoria. Very good match. Longoria Salas claiming it in 2 close ones. Snap of the wrist from Manilla, and that's a side out, 6-10. There's too many balls coming off the back wall from Manilla, right?
Too much power.
Too much power.
Too much power. Too high, too much power.
Herrera's really serving well, and it's creating these opportunities.
Well,
I think time right now is for that second timeout.
Yes.
Don't let it get too far away. It's 11-6. It's definitely slow Herrera down. Herrera's found her zone at the moment.
Well, I mean, the good serve is getting her the 3-shot rally, right? Good serve, poor return, put the ball down. Conserves energy, scores points.
That's better. Yeah, a comment in the chat box was Erica's not putting the ball away. Absolutely agree with you. Getting the opportunities, but not executing. That time she did, side out 6-11. Manilla overcame Lime in a tiebreaker this morning. That's a good serve. And a good shot.
Yes.
Big thank you to everybody watching on. It's a rather chilly day here in Tempe, Arizona.
Yeah. Not as cold as some of you. I do get that.
Yes.
Oh, good try by Herrera, but an excellent down the line, just stayed on the wall.
So a couple points for Manilla. Herrera, I think another point might be taking her timeout. Good reach from Herrera. And again. Good shot.
Yes.
Herrera's like, I'm not sure. And here comes the timeout as predicted.
Excellent call.
9 serving 11. We're taking a break. Back in just a moment.
I'm Jessica Parrilla, and I play with yearbooks. A great athlete is about discipline, effort, constance. And before to be a great athlete, you have to be a great person. One of my future goals is be on the top 3 in the professional tour again. I did it once, and I think I can go back there. I enjoy the passion of the game. I enjoy the passion of the life, of everything. And I always think like love is the first thing in everything. The things I think, the things I say, and the things I do are on the same line. And enjoy, because we don't know how long we're gonna be here. So enjoy and give love to others as much as we can.
Our official just reminding the players they have 1 timeout each remaining.
Ooh. That one got away from her.
Yeah. Manilla's laughing. I would too. It wasn't just a bad serve. Okay, so Herrera's doing what Herrera does. Keep the ball in the back, wait for the opportunity to shoot. Now Erica Manilla is shooting so that Herrera has no chance to shoot.
Great. Oh.
But that was really nice from Herrera,
Yes.
backing up, giving herself space, backhand, pinch winner, side out 11-10.
Z was a little short, gave her the room to swing.
Wow.
Yes, beautiful shot.
Let's look at the whole thing here. Good serve. Manilla does well. Herrera forces Manilla back, scrambling on the floor to get this, and then watch this early cutoff reverse pinch. Can't question the heart of Erica Manilla on that.
No. Oh.
Haven't seen many.
No.
But that's, I think, a crucial one, 13-10.
Yes.
Yes,
And just a little rushed is what it was. Just a little rushed and a little too.
Both players stop for the screen. Yeah, Manilla says, why am I not hitting it left? This sometimes goes back to the fact that you don't normally play a lefty.
Oh.
There you go.
There it is.
To the left.
I won't say anything about how odd and rare lefties are, but
10%.
still odd and rare.
Thanks.
No problem.
And what great doubles partners we make, Sandy Rios.
Didn't say anything against that because I agree totally. Nice. And there's a smart one by Manilla. Didn't hit it too hard. Didn't come off the back wall. Excellent cross-court shot.
Again, these two haven't played since 2022. And Herrera is just, I think she's the best in the world at that. Just shooting the ball. Doesn't hit as hard as she can, but hits it low and consistent.
And that's just, she doesn't miss those very often. I mean.
Yeah. Everybody knows where it's going, and it doesn't matter. 14-11, game point number 1. A timeout. Timeout was called by Erica Manilla. I like the timeout. Taking a timeout, too, back in just 1 minute. We're back in at 14-11. Game point, Herrera. One of the things that might be commented on is the foot faults of Herrera. I've been watching because it looks like she's foot faulting. But we're about 10 feet high up on a balcony. And I'm watching closely. I think she's fine.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either.
Remember, the foot has to go completely over that front red line. And if you can't see any brown, tan, whatever you want to call it, then it's not a foot fault. Herrera, game point. Herrera
Nice.
went for it. Went
you
for a
have to.
lot. Will regret it.
Was it the right time to go for it? That's the question.
It's a good Z. Oh my goodness, Erica Manilla. It's just a simple hit the front wall, right? But it's easy from out here when we have no pressure.
Exactly.
And we saw what pressure does to players in our last match.
Yes.
Skip ball, Herrera. And by the way, Herrera thinks she hit it. All the crowd behind Herrera telling her she did skip it.
Right.
So, because
Well,
no coach, right? No coach to tell her. She will appeal.
Well,
Line judges agree.
right. And I think it was more people for Manilla telling her, no, it's skipped, don't give it away, because Manilla wasn't sure.
Well, that's why we have a ref to tell her. There's a point.
All right. 12-14.
Opportunity, Herrera. Okay, so
Yeah.
take another look at this. Watch Manilla. You've got two options. Stay out of the way of your opponent or jump to the middle. And you can see that Manilla elected to jump, but she jumped to the right and then couldn't go back left. Great return of serve.
Yes.
Another
Game point
game
saved.
point saved. Another game point perhaps wasted. That's too good. That was a really good Z. Herrera, it was the only shot she had available,
Yes.
and hit it perfectly.
Yeah, she had nothing but that.
Oh my goodness. Take another look.
Wow.
You would 99% of the time guarantee that from Herrera, the forehand pinch. But we know the pressure of the point makes a difference. Here it is. Herrera will take a timeout, I think. Yes, she does. It's 13-14. Herrera's had opportunities to win this first game, but isn't closing it out. Manilla just 2 points away now herself. We're back in. This is finally poised, everybody.
This is exactly what we
13-14,
expected, though,
yeah.
right?
Samantha Salas is behind me. She's waiting to play her doubles semifinal. Really good serve. And a finish.
Ooh, nice.
Herrera
Nice
got
finish.
caught out a little bit by that jam, and I've said before, Manilla should hit that more often.
Yes.
She does it in doubles. She doesn't do it in singles. The power catches players out. Here we go, 14-14. Just long. That was
man, that
a
was
little wild and
close.
crazy. This is a, oh my. Oh my, that was a game point, Herrera, and you go above the head and try to reverse pinch this?
And she did. She didn't just attempt.
Well, I don't think, you can't tell me that was on purpose.
Never know.
14-14, game point number 4.
Oh,
Ace.
and caught her going the wrong way.
Wow. Nice
Yep.
serve, says Erica Manilla. It was. Herrera's been going down the line, down the line, down the line, then slips one into the cross court and claims it. 15-14. Wow, what a game we've got. 2 minutes players have to regroup. We'll see what Erica Manilla does in just a couple. The mission of FSU Coach is to prepare and equip the next generation of coaches and sports professionals with best practices and current research to enable them to pursue excellence. We have 2 academic programs, the online graduate certificate, which is 4 classes, and also a 10-class master's in athletic coaching. Our graduate certificate and master's program can be started at any time, either the summer, fall, or spring. All of our classes have the word coach or coaching in them, and they're taught by coaches for coaches.
The types of classes that we offer focus on the athlete as a whole person. We focus on the theory and practice, the research, the helping skills, even some of the mental performance behind what it goes into being an athlete. I came to FSU Coach because I truly believed in the mission and the purpose of the program.
I think I have my dream job being a head coach at Florida State, but I know there's always more ways that I can help my athletes and better prepare as a coach, so I thought joining this master's program would help me learn different ways to attack my job. If you're interested in going into coaching or joining the FSU Coach program, I would just say don't even think about it and do it.
We're back in. Herrera winning the first. Can't get closer, 15-14. The
No.
question is, Sandy, we've seen this all weekend for reasons, who knows, when one player is close in the first game, they tend to get blown out in the second. We've seen that.
Yes, more times than you would believe at this level, right?
So will it happen in this game?
You want to say no?
I honestly don't think it will.
I don't. I want to think that Manilla is not going to fall into that trap of deflation from having lost a close first game.
Mm-hmm.
She knows she made some tactical errors. She made some bad shots. Had she not done 1 or 2 of those, it would be the reverse. So I don't think we're going to see Manilla fold. I think she's mentally tough enough that she'll be able to stay in this, and this should be another close game.
Good pickup from Erica Manilla. And Manilla really
Nice.
earned that by anticipating what Herrera would do. Herrera sometimes a little too pinch happy. We saw that there, didn't put it away. Manilla was able to stay alive in that rally. I'm liking the C to the right side though.
And that was a very
Yes.
good one.
Perfect.
Well, the one thing Manilla has to remember, it's the same thing with her. When she gets excited and gets overly anxious, her power gets out of control. Right? So she needs to remember, I can use it, but I've got to use it correctly.
Yeah. Too good from Herrera. Splat winner. Just bounced twice before Manilla could get there. Manilla just tying her shoelace in the back. Big thanks to the Madison Trust and Dan Parker, the Granite Dude, and Matt Bartlett, Matt Felt Family, Winterton Racquetball Academy, Fix My Racket, Iceman Realty, Burrito Express, Tempe Tourism, Farmers Insurance, and Ceramic Tile Services for helping make this event possible. Can't do it without you and tour sponsors.
Oh.
It was aggressive from Herrera.
Yeah.
And Manilla hit herself?
Yeah, she hit her.
Or Herrera hit Manilla?
No, I think she's saying as she swung through with the backhand that she caught herself. She actually, this spear hand got in the way.
Well, Herrera really got away with one. That was a risky shot. Manilla put it into the floor. And that's just power. We saw that from Vargas. Scramble forward, take it early, just hit it hard into the corner, and usually good things happen.
Right.
Wow.
And there's the problem. If you don't get that Z deep enough, that's what happens.
Yeah. And I go back to hit that jam. Make Herrera move the feet. That's clean.
And wise. A rear bad pinch in that left corner by Herrera, and Manilla made her pay for it.
We said yesterday that Herrera is a different Herrera from what we've seen over the last 12 months. It's really great to see her back playing well, Sandy Rios. She was number 2.
Yes.
She won two tournaments in a row in 2022.
Right.
And we thought, okay, Herrera's the next number 1. Ooh, that ball hit. And then all of a sudden we saw Herrera slip down and down the rankings to the lowest she's been in years, number 8.
Right.
So
Which
it's
was
great to
surprise.
see her back in the semifinals and leading.
Well, it's fun to watch her play.
Yeah.
It's amazing to watch that forehand pin.
Her style is pleasant to watch. She's such a classic racquetball player and so calm and smooth. I love this. Watch how Herrera waits for Manilla to clear so that she can swing. Delayed it a little bit to give herself enough room. Not going to go fishing for that avoidable hinder. I'm going to make sure I get this call.
Well, and it also pushed Manilla out of position where she couldn't run the ball down.
Ooh,
Manilla got
close.
lucky there. That was a short. She went to the right.
Watch. We all knew it's coming, including Erica Manilla. Watch how Manilla starts going early. Well, maybe not as early as she could, but it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered.
Just 2 down.
2 serving 1. Again, waiting for Manilla to clear out of the way and then swinging.
Well, she's a smart player. I think that's why Herrera is she does so well. She has the tools, but she's smart enough to know when to use them. And like you said, she waits for Manilla to get out of the way and give her the space she needs. Oh, and she
Herrera gave up on it, and it was right there.
and she knows it.
Yep.
That's
Ooh, Herrera let that go. I would say that was about 3 inches above the floor.
It was pretty close.
Herrera has a very wide base to receive serve. So go back to this. Watch how Herrera is able to get that ball back with her length. Uses the entire length of that frame to get that ball back, and it made Manilla make the mistake. Too good that time. Manilla all
Nice.
over it.
Well, she does. She's long-legged. She's got fairly long arms, and she's learned how to get the most out of both of those.
Very wide base. This is where I think a jam serve would work. Little short. I like the idea, though.
And there we see.
Again, Manilla has this opportunity. Middle of the court. Can't hit the sidewall. That was the key. It took the pace off the ball and allowed the ball to come to the middle. Yep.
Yeah.
Manilla pointing to, not surprisingly, the backhand side of Herrera.
Well, we've seen, what, 3 skips on that forehand pinch?
From Herrera?
Yeah.
Not many.
Yeah, maybe 3.
I think
And-
that's being harsh. Less than that, I would say.
Yeah. And Manilla keeps giving it to her. It's like, you cannot do that.
A little luck that time. But look where Herrera's standing to hit that shot. And again, it goes back to this power. Manilla either has to let the ball drop a little lower, take a little pace off the ball. One of those or both to stop these balls coming off the back wall. Timeout on the court taken by Manilla. Herrera, she's up 5-1. Time in, so our official Ronda Rasic. Doubles coming up after this. Longoria Salas against Barrios and Munoz. Interesting pairing. Close. And then Herrera Mejia, Martinez Rodriguez. That'll be a fun one as well.
Yes.
Both of those are going to be too close to call.
And there you saw the power uncontrolled, right? And off the back wall, and Herrera's just waiting for it. 6 serves 1.
There's the ace serve from Herrera.
Not unexpected. She's been working on it all day, so not a surprise that finally showed up.
And using it not often, but sometimes, and when she does, they've been working. Wow, did she get
Nice.
that? No,
I guess not. No, she doesn't.
I thought she did.
It was close.
You can certainly see that Manilla feels pressured now, right? More, less
Yes.
smiling, more concern. That looks short. Both players called it short. So, a replay call. Manilla will appeal. Here's the thing, if she loses the appeal and it becomes an avoidable hinder, then
Herrera's
Herrera
gonna
should
appeal the
appeal the
seal.
short serve. Okay, replay after all that, so. Yep. Manilla was just checking, is that an appeal used? One disagreed, one agreed. Call stands. Anytime it stands, it's an appeal used. Herrera missed the forehand pinch.
Wow. I am surprised.
Yeah.
She had that rally in her hands.
I just felt maybe that she saw Manilla being real close, playing close and tight to her.
No.
Again, we're talking about half an inch, and that's a rollout. 1-8. Got away with the serve that came loose off the back wall.
Yes.
I don't think the Z to the right side has been a bad serve. Herrera's
No,
just been
it's-
going up in general, most times been going up. Had the opportunity, Sandy. It's
Yes.
about taking them, finishing the third shot.
Yes. And making the right third shot.
I don't think that was the wrong third shot,
No, but it
but it was
wasn't
too
a good.
high. It was too
wasn't.
high.
Yes.
And Herrera showed Manilla, look, hit it a little bit lower like me. Earns the side out. It's just the difference in this match is execution
Yes.
when given the opportunity.
Herrera's not making mistakes. She's not.
Not at all. How
overhitting.
many times have you seen her skip? Not even 5, I would say.
No. And this is what we didn't expect to see in this line, in the score, right?
Yes. Another great serve cross court. Timeout coming from Manilla. We're going to keep it here and just, we've talked about this before, playing a lefty, and what is it like for you as a right-handed player? Because I'm a left-handed player, so
Right.
me playing a lefty gets all kinds of weird. But for you, what's it like?
It is. It's very discerning. I know you hit the exact same shot I do. Your pinches in that left corner are the same, except it's your forehand, and for some reason, it comes out differently. When I am serving to another right-hand player, yes, I'm going to serve to his backhand, but I can go down the line. But guess what? He sees the ball better going to his forehand. Right, so he sees it. Yeah, it's a little covered going to his backhand, but it's not the same as when you hit it down the line to my backhand. It's still somewhat hidden, but when you go cross to my forehand, it is almost impossible to see where the ball is.
I also think, particularly on the backhand side for a lefty, and as a lefty, we have that backhand where when we hit our backhand, the swing comes to the middle, just like a righty. We're used to it as a lefty playing a righty, but a lot of righties aren't used to the fact that that arm is coming across towards the middle, so you have to give a little bit more room than you're used to.
Right.
Really nice return of serve from Manilla.
I just think with the lefty, even though the shots are hit the same place on the wall, it just comes differently. And that just may be me.
Another 3-shot rally this time,
Yes.
straight down the right side.
And to me, that's a smart shot. She, you know, Herrera's coming up to cover a pinch. Just go right back down that line.
Another 3-shot rally.
Yes. Much better from Manilla. Better serves and a good third shot. A very good third shot both times. Yeah.
I can't believe Herrera still goes to the left corner in those situations.
But it's such a good shot.
Yeah. Yeah,
Why not?
she's rolling it.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, Herrera and Manilla having a little laugh. It's good to see they're still enjoying it,
Well, and
even though
'cause
it's a semifinal.
why not go to it? Because you've got Manilla up in the air.
Right, but still. One of the things that Herrera's done well is mix up her serves. She has 3. She's hitting 3. Down the line, cross court, Z to the left side. From this position, she's hitting all 3. Point in case.
And there's the value of running up and cutting that ball off, right? Hit it hard, hit it into the corner.
She's done it multiple times.
Yes.
Oh, well done. Well
Nice
done.
reach.
Again, using that length, but controlling this ball into the front right corner. If you get a chance when Herrera is cutting off a lob serve, watch how she positions her left foot. That's tough.
Yeah.
Great ceiling ball. Watch how she positions her left foot. Most people, we come in and our foot is pointing maybe towards the front corner. She turns her foot completely sideways so that it runs parallel to the encroachment line, so you can't call encroachment.
It's ingenious, actually. It's very smart.
Yeah, keep an eye on it. It's 12 serving 4, 3 points away, Herrera. This C has worked so well in this match. Frustration for Manilla, and who wouldn't be frustrated hitting
Yeah.
that?
I mean, and here's a storyline that we didn't think we were going to see.
But it's been the storyline of this weekend.
Yes, but this match we expected 2 close games. Highly probable tiebreaker, not a very close first game and then a runaway in 2.
Oh, that's really tough. This is something that you have to practice. Catching this on the bounce and hitting that low and hard. Very well done from Manilla. 4 serving 13. Excellent serve. And put away.
And see, we don't have, that was power, but not overpowered, right? It was controlled power, nice and low, no return from Herrera.
Herrera rarely lets the ball go deep. Aggressive, cutting balls off, feels very comfortable doing it. And if that's the case, maybe change the pace of your lob serve, the height of your lob serve, so that she can't just walk up and set up to drill that. That's low and hard, and a reach from Manilla, snap of the wrist. We've reached an impasse here. Is it too little, too late? But Manilla is in the box. Herrera not done yet, though. Not letting Manilla earn an inch in the second game, just 2 points away from the match. Really good.
Yes.
And a different serve. A jam serve we haven't seen, and almost aced Manilla, but got the easy third shot.
Right.
Match point for Alexandra Herrera. Place in the final to take on Maria Jose Vargas. And just like that, another ace. She did it on game point. She did it on match point. What a nice job from Alexandra Herrera,
Yes.
15-14, 15-5.
Yes. And as we said, this is the Herrera of old. This is the one that we expected to see, but we're missing the last year or so. She's come back. She's got that level back up. She's hitting very good shots. That pinch is still there. It's still the money shot, and the serving was very, very well done.
Yeah, particularly the serving. And when we look at Herrera's game, one of the things that we criticized her for 3-4 years ago was her mobility, lack of movement, speed. She's taken care of that, and it's made her a lot harder to beat because she gets balls back she otherwise didn't used to. You add that to her hard-hitting power and control, and all of a sudden she's
A force.
you're not skipping the ball and you're hitting kill shots. If you look at that ratio, it's really high. It's going to be very hard to beat. So it's great to see Alexandra Herrera back playing
Absolutely.
almost her very best, I would say.
Yes.
But taking on Maria Jose Vargas, who's been on a mission for the last 6 months, 9 months, playing phenomenal racquetball. Can Alexandra Herrera do it? 8 seed against 2 seed.
Well, if it's the Herrera of old, and it's still solid like it was today, she's going to give Vargas some problems.
I think she will indeed. So congratulations to Herrera. 8 seed advances to the final. Just a reminder, coming up, it's doubles. Barrios Munoz first against Longoria Salas. Players are here. They'll warm up. Then we'll be back for that match. Hope you join us for it.